President-elect Trump adding another notch to his past year. Earlier today, Time magazine named him Person of the Year. Mr. Trump called it a great honor. The magazine said it was a pretty straightforward decision for them. Then talked about his search for a Secretary of State, Mr. Trump did. He says Mitt Romney is still under active consideration. And the expanding search has nothing to do with the recent past these two men share together.
It's not about revenge, it's about what's good for the country, and I'm able to put this stuff behind us, and I hit him very hard also, which is very nice that the press doesn't cover that. I'm very happy about that, actually.
Chief National Correspondent Ed Henry is live outside Trump Hotel in Washington, D.C. on Pennsylvania Ave. Ed, good morning to you. It appears they continue to move forward quickly. What is your sense about what you're hearing?
Yeah, well, look, the president-elect himself today said he'll have more announcements today and tomorrow on other non-Secretary of State jobs. Remember, you still have Veterans Affairs, a big job, obviously, to try to fix that, all of the problems there. The Department of Homeland Security, keeping this nation safe. So there's a whole bunch he still has to do, and he says he's moving quickly on that. On top of Secretary of State, he said likely next week. You mentioned Mitt Romney still alive, despite these reports suggesting, well, maybe he's tilting towards General Petraeus or Ambassador John Bolton. So that is still very much up for grabs. And then, by the way, in terms of outreach, Mayor Rahm Emanuel of Chicago, another Democrat, coming in this very hour to meet with Donald Trump in New York at Trump Tower. Remember, Al Gore, the former vice president, was there a couple of days ago, so maybe surprising Democrats that he's doing all this outreach. And I think the other point to make is when you look at these picks coming fast and furious, think about what the New York Times said 1 week in. They said the transition was in disarray and that he was behind schedule, basically, and things were falling apart. He has now really picked that up and is ahead of where a lot of other Democrats and Republicans are.
You're outside the hotel. Give us a sense. Apparently business is humming there. Apparently some questions as well. What do you have on that?
Well, Vice President-elect Mike Pence was here last night giving a speech about the conservative agenda, but also obviously using this backdrop to promote the Trump brand. The government of Bahrain is having a reception here tonight, and there's been a lot of chatter here in Washington that foreign diplomats are snapping up hotel rooms, conference rooms to hold big events here, money that will go into the pockets, obviously, of the Trump organization. Critics are saying this is a conflict of interest, though, as you know, the president-elect has been insisting he's pulling back from the family business. What?
That is one of the frames for this, is that, and we're seeing it with others, that they are saying that, of course, we'll stay at the Trump Hotel. We're going to go see the president, and when we see the president, we want to say, you have a wonderful hotel there. So he's really profiting from this, and it really creates real conflicts of interest and real appearance of conflict of interest.
I think what Ivanka is trying to say, who cares? Who cares? This is big league stuff. This is our country. Our country is going bad. We're going to save our country. I don't care about hotel occupancy. It's peanuts compared to what we're doing.
The president-elect suggesting there his focus is on governing, and let's not forget, he has already signaled that on December 15th he'll have a news conference to suggest he's pulling back officially and turning the business over to his children.
Well, we'll see what happens in the parade outside that hotel.
Right.
Ed, thank you, sir. Ed Henry there in D.C. Martha.